Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syarif Syahril and my partner is Muhammad Isfahmi bin Muhammad Jamil. Together we want to present about integrated solid waste management. I will talk more about solid waste management and my friend will talk about integrated solid waste management. Okay, what is solid waste? Solid waste is something that a process that we collecting and treating the solid waste. It also offers a solution for recycling items that do not belong to garbage or trash. As for integrated solid waste, basically it's a strategic approach to sustainable management of solid waste by covering all the source and all aspects. And in an integrated manner, we can emphasize of maximizing resource use for efficiency. Next, this is the solid waste composition in Malaysia. As you can see in this pie chart here, there are more food waste with about 44.6%. About 13.2% is plastic waste, and followed by 12.1% is diapers or sanitary napkin. For this one, it's a government target. The government wants to target recycling target by 2020. They will achieve of recycling about 22%. This is the effect of solid waste in Kuala Lumpur. The effect of solid waste in Kuala Lumpur is basically generate tons per day of waste. Assumed by 2020, it will increase up to 30,000 tons daily. The food waste are increasing about 15,000 tons daily. The cost for recycling about 476 million. In a month, if we conclude all this rubbish, all this trash, we can make a football field. This is the type of source of solid waste that is produced by us. This is residential, industrial, commercial, and institutional. These are the type of waste that they are produced. For residential, it's food waste, plastic, paper, glass, leather, and many more. For industrial, it's more into light and heavy manufacturing industry, construction site, fabrication plants, canning plants, power and chemical plants. As for commercial, it's plastic, food waste, metal, papers, woods, and many more. Institutional, basically glass, rubber, waste, plastic, food waste, and more. This is another one for types of waste that we produce by construction and renovation areas, which is they are producing steel, material, concrete. For many municipal service, they are producing street cleaning, waste for parks and beaches, wastewater treatment plants, landscaping waste, and waste from the recreational area cleaning sludge. For treatment plants and site, they are producing industrial process waste, unwanted specification product. For agriculture, the agriculture is basically they produce agriculture waste, spoiled food, pesticide container, and other hazardous material. Lastly, biomedical, producing syringe, bandage, used glove, drugs, paper, plastic, food waste, and chemicals. This is the list type of treatment that apply for solid waste. We are focusing on landfill, composting, vermicomposting, and GR concept. What is landfill? Landfill is basically a waste disposal using a traditional method. the waste are being compact and covered with soil. The waste of gas can be used for generate power and used as a domestic waste. Here you can see is the advantage and disadvantage. The advantage of landfill is cheap and waste disposal option. It creates job opportunity, can dispose different type of waste, and the gas can be used to generate power. As for the advantage for landfill, it's very dangerous gas being exposed. Stream will be polluted with toxin. Hard to use redundant site. And this is vermicomposting. So basically vermicomposting is a biotechnological process of composting which by use earthworm to enhance the process to get a good end product. There are two types of worms that we introduced, which is burrowing earthworm and non-burrowing earthworm. Here is the difference between the burrowing earthworm and non-burrowing earthworm. We call this a BE and non-BE. The habitat for BE, they live deep in the soil. For non-BE, they live upper layer of the soil. The color is pale for BE, but it's a red purple for non-BE. The length is also different. For BE is a 20 to 30 cm length, and for the non-BE is a 10 to 15 cm. This lifespan, you can show that the BE live longer than the non-BE. It can live until for 15 years. For example, this is an example of type of BE. Pertima elongate, Pertima asiatica. For non-BE is Acinia ferrita, and Iridulus eugenia. Next is composting. It's also a biological decomposition of It's a biological decomposition of organic waste under aerobic condition of microorganisms. The benefit of this composting is protect the soil from erosion, increase beneficial soil organism, and provide nutrition to the soil. This is the last type of list to reduce the solid waste, which is using the 3R concept. As you can see here, 3R concept is recycling, reuse, and reduce. We recycle the processed material into a new material or object. And we reuse this object and practice by using something again, either its original purpose or to fulfill a different function. And last is reduce. The reuse of waste material after it has been recycled or reduced. This example of in this picture is from a tablet Roma product. We are here using a spray bottle from a spray cap and spray container from a biscuit cookies. Basically, they put together to make a new container just for their own product. And you can see it here, they are using a recycled product they are using a recycled material from spray bottle and also plastic container from biscuit cookies. And by here, they reuse it to make something new that do not change the function of it, and this can reduce the waste plastic materials. And that's all for me. I will pass to my friend, Mr. Isfani.
So we are moving on to the next part of this presentation, which is the integrated solid waste management. Okay. So what is exactly the integrated solid waste management? Okay. To summarize, integrated solid waste management is a complete waste management system which includes reduction, collection, composting, recycling, and disposal of waste. It is the combination of the aspect of waste management and waste reduction. Other than that, in integrated solid waste management, there is also a hierarchy in which waste are being managed according to suitability. Okay. So why should we use the integrated solid waste management system? So this is the graph picturing on how the solid waste management strategies has changed since a few years ago. So why should we use the integrated solid waste management system? Here is a graph to show on how the solid waste management strategies has changed from the past to the future. Okay. For example, here in the past we focus more on landfilling than to reduce the source of the waste, and now we are focusing more on to reduce the source of waste, and the landfilling is the least option in the integrated solid waste management system. In this way, we are not also contributing to the effort of reducing the waste, but also helping in providing a better environment for everyone. Okay, so this is the waste management hierarchy. Okay. In this hierarchy, the most preferred waste management system is the reduction, and the least preferred is the landfills. Okay. This is because, for example, in reduction, if we choose to reduce the waste, it is a cleaner and a sustainable process compared to landfills. Okay. So we can see this, that for example, in waste management, we will start with the effort to reduce the source of waste. If we cannot do that, then we will proceed to the next hierarchy, which is to reuse the waste. And if that also cannot happen, we will move to the next phase, which is recycling and composting. And if recycling and composting still did not give any adverse effect, we will move to the next phase, which is converting the waste into energy. After that, the phase is moved to the treatment of the waste. And lastly, the waste are disposed, which is the least preferred way to manage the waste. Okay. So this is the importance of integrated solid waste management. First, it is important in the prevention of waste, starting from the source. Other than that, it is also important in prevention of pollution and waste by the means of repurposing the waste. And lastly, this integrated solid waste management is important as to manage waste in an efficient way. So I guess that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're no strangers.